right. Send the link to the people. Then, uh, I. All right, y'all. Let's get it, man. Welcome to the Throwdown, man. Hold on. Before I start the intro, got another person. Yo, Lee, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on with the fellas, man?
Yo, what's good?
Hey, what's good, man?
Champ, what's going on, bro? Did you see the trade, bro? Did you see the trades?
Oh, you talking about for you talking about
Chase and Montez?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh man, I think PSP is hot, bro. Like, yeah,
I was talking to PSP earlier today and yesterday. He was mad as a hippo with a hernia.
Oh God, yeah, he is hot, bro. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to tread softly this week, bro. Like, he not, he in a nasty foul move. Yeah, but what's going on, Brandon? Well, what's the word today?
What's good? I'm about to start the intro, man. Welcome to the Throwdown, man. Episode 99. I'm your host, Ben Brandon from the Black 111. Call me, man. Here with another episode, basketball episode. First time on the show. Got my boy Leprechaun. What's up, man? How you been?
Oh man, just chilling, just stay out of trouble. But man, let's get the show on the road, man.
For sure. You want to tell the people about yourself, your favorite teams, and all that?
Oh, I like them damn nacho cheese Green Bay Packers. And for NBA, I really ain't got no team, but I just like Wemby.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Listen, we got it. Matt LaFleur, bro. Like, he gotta go. He gotta go, bro. Like, I don't like the play calling for us, bro. Like, listen, if it's one thing to blame Aaron Rodgers for last year, bro, like that problem is going fine. But listen, if we coming into the season with the damn backfield that we had, and you trying to turn Jordan Love into a 44 pass per game passer, that ain't gonna get it, bro.
And then the Packers, they over here trading starting corners for a third round pick. At that point, letting the Packers fans know.
You know what? I don't understand how NFL trades work, bro. Like, I really don't, bro. Like, I'm trying to like grasp like the concept of like what an NFL trade should be. Like, most of them is it just seems like a lot of good players are just going to already built teams or something like that, and teams that they could thrive on. I don't know, man. Like, but yeah, I ain't gonna get into no football talk. We here for the hoops tonight, man.
Yeah, like, for sure. Yo, Leaf, how you been, man?
I've been all right. I'm supposed to do the Nets game tonight. I'm still on the road. I'm on my way back to the crib. I probably might play some 2K instead, man, because I did the 3 games. 2 of the games we was in, we lost to a Luka hook shot 3 off the backboard, and but it is what it is. I think obviously Cam Thomas is the go-to scorer of this team. I think if anybody didn't see it before, they see it now. So, I mean, my Nets, man, listen, we got some strides to make in the right direction, and I think we're gonna continue to make them. But yeah,
I bet. Yo, Undisputed Champ, what's up, man?
Hey, good evening to you guys. Thanks for having me on the show as usual, Brandon. Appreciate it, brother.
For sure. And last but certainly not least, got my boy James, Lakers fan. You know.
Yes, sir. You know already what it is.
Yeah,
Lakers Nation for life, baby. Come on.
Yes, sir. But
thank you for
hey man,
he can't be liking the way they playing right now.
No, I can't.
We might talk about that, Lee. But hey man, let's get straight into it. Luka Doncic has been on the roll lately, man. and the Dallas Mavericks. Some games that Luka put up 35, 12, and 12, 49, 10, and 7, 33, 13, and 10, man. So I just want to know from y'all, can the Mavericks, and this is without Kyrie. Kyrie ain't been playing like Kyrie, but I just want to know, can the Mavericks make a run to the playoffs? Whoever wants to start.
Well, I started off by saying I think they can make the run to the playoff, but I don't think they will make a run to the playoffs because the thing is with Luka, if he has to start off this early with these monster games, and they're coming down to dog fights at the end, that like he's going to be spent probably midway or towards the back end of the season. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically got to carry a whole lot, man, offensively, and already he's been playing the same type of style for years, and that's going to be like sort of a weird tear. Like his injuries, if y'all hadn't seen last year, his injuries is going to be mostly like wear and tear based injuries from basically doing the same thing every night. The Dallas Mavericks, they need to figure out how to build around them, and I don't think they have figured it out yet. So I think obviously he's playing well. We obviously seen this before. I mean, at least 2 of the last 3 years. Before we came into the season, a lot of people had him as the MVP of the season. And with his numbers, I think obviously offensively we know what he could do. Defensively, that's sort of like you got to think about it. And yeah, man, we got to see what Dallas how Dallas could put around him. I do like Lively. That Lively kid is pretty good.
Yeah.
Lively, I think is
Derek Lively.
Derek Lively.
Yeah, Lively been going crazy.
I think he's the lob threat that Luka has kind of been missing, so to speak. Now that he has him, I think he could fill in the blanks a little bit. I would like to see him, the extension of him. It's going to be interesting how he ascends in the ranks of this league, especially down there with the Rockets, with Wemby, and in that same division with Wemby, who was in the fourth quarter is starting to figure it out little by little. Yeah. And obviously we seen the game last night, but I think Dallas, man, they got an uphill battle, man. Like we just got to see how long Luka could last.
Yeah, for sure. Leprechaun.
Oh man, look, right now the Mavericks is doing good. You make some good point. Like, we don't know if Luka can stay healthy and all that, but that's the future. But for right now, they making the playoffs because Kyrie, he's not playing well. He's still out. Luka, he's still leading that team. And y'all got to think about it. This is Luka and Kyrie full season, like playing with each other. So they go get some time, to play together. Because last year they almost made it, which they didn't get no defense. But this time, I feel like it's going to work. But yeah, for right now, the Mavericks, they're going to make the playoffs.
For sure. Go ahead, James.
I believe they can make the playoffs. I just don't think they're going to make a deep run. They can make a run, but not a deep one. One reason is because their defense is lackluster. Your 2 backcourt players, like they're not guarding anybody on the perimeter. I'm sorry. Luka, I mean, he's good on the interior kind of, but perimeter wise, he's getting cooked. But it depends on who they face in the playoffs. I feel like if they go against like a lower tier team, then they can make like a little run. But as far as like a deep run in the playoffs, I don't think so. But like you said, Luka has been firing off these last few games. He's been, it just proves what I've been saying about him. I feel like he has competition for the best point guard in the league. I mean, I know Steph Curry is popping off too, and he won, Steph Curry recently won his first finals MVP, so that really has been clouding a lot of people's judgment about Luka Doncic. But this is just proving what I've been saying about him last year. He is that guy when it comes to like point guards, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, facts, man. Casual, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, gang?
What's up, man? Welcome to the show, man. I think it's your first time on the show.
First time checking in here, man.
Yeah, for sure. You want to tell the people about yourself, man?
Man. First off, what's up, OG? What's up, OG? What's up, Leaf?
Going
For
on,
you guys
Justin?
don't know. No, all right, nigga. Just call him my government. All right.
Just rude.
No, I'm trying to tell you. But no, for you guys that don't know, my name is Casual. I'm 1/3 of the Who's Podcast members. Who's Podcast. We broadcast on YouTube every Friday and Sundays, 5 p.m. Central Time.
For sure.
I do random pop-ups on everybody's show just because I like to talk basketball. That's really what it is, man.
For sure, man. But yeah, we're talking about Luka right now. I mean, he's been going crazy and all this type of stuff. Kat, I'm gonna let you think about your thoughts and stuff. But Champ, go ahead, man. What you gotta say about Luka?
They may make the play-in. Because it's all going to come down to Luka. I don't see it really in Kyrie right about now. I mean, people won't say it, but I will. I believe he's kind of a team cancer because the thing is, and it's not, and it has nothing to do with basketball ability. It's like every place that he goes, they're so much better when he leaves. The only team that was the exception of is when he left LeBron. I think that team had about 2 or 3 more titles in them at a certain point. But Boston, he left, they got better.
Right.
Brooklyn, he left, they got better. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't really blame Brooklyn on him because I can't blame him on what his medical preferences are. I will not get into why I will not hold that against him. But it seems like as of lately, it's like a dark cloud over him at a certain point. I know it's early in the season. But until I see more from him so that they can become a dynamic duo and just lead this team to the playoffs, I can see them making the play-in. But outside of that, not so much. And plus the defense is bottom tier at best. That's just being kind, to be honest with you. So I can see them making the play-in, especially in the West, because you got a lot of teams that's going to be ahead of them. And I don't think they can make the 1 through 6 seed in order to avoid it. So I think it's going to be they may make the play-in at best. Play-in team at best.
For sure. Sports Talk, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up? Casual, go ahead, man. Talk your stuff about Luka.
You want me to talk about Luka? Or you want me to talk about the Dallas Mavericks as a whole?
That and Dallas Mavericks as a whole. The question was, do you think the Dallas Mavericks going to make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's a question at this point. I think that they make the playoffs. Because the more I'm looking at these teams that's in the Western Conference, the more I'm starting to grow skeptical, especially these bigger teams that were supposed to be like way ahead of Dallas. They're making moves that are like backfiring big time. Like when you look at the Phoenix Suns trade, originally they're supposed to be the top two team in the West. Come to find out that the Bradley Beal injury seems far more serious than any of us expected. I didn't even realize his back was that bad. And let's just be clear, Bradley Beal is not healthy. Not if he's not 100%, or Devin Booker is not 100%, or Kevin Durant is not 100%. They are not better than the Dallas Mavericks because they don't have the regular depth nor the star power to be able to go up against a Luka Doncic and a Kyrie Irving. It just wouldn't happen. Not to mention, understandably, their defense is in question because they're like a bottom 10 defense right now. But they're so much better of an offensive team than everybody else in the NBA that I think that will carry them into the playoffs during the regular season, just purely. So I think that it shouldn't be a question whether they're a playoff team. I think the question should be how good will they be when getting into the playoffs, because I think that offense can be sustained. But when you're a bottom 10 defense, think of it like this. How many teams do you know that made it to the Western Conference Final that was a bottom 10 defense?
The Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks win.
A couple of years ago when they made it to the Western Conference.
They weren't a bottom 10. They weren't a bottom 10 defense. They were actually a top 15 top 10 defense, I believe.
It was top 10. I mean, I
They
got
were top 10. I will check and make sure. It was a 2022 season. Yeah, they were a top 10.
You said bottom 10.
They were, they're a bottom 10 defense right now.
Yeah, if you're saying bottom 10 for the season, I probably have to go with the Suns back in the Phoenix in the Nash days, but maybe like
even then they were a bottom. They were a middle of the pack defense.
I mean, I guess it ain't nobody that I could think of off top.
Yeah, there's one. So
I'm pretty sure it is somebody, but I don't think it's nobody I could think of.
There's a name, but I'm gonna let you think on it, Lee, because I like giving you quizzes. I like making you think. But
a name.
Yeah, it's a team. It's a team that made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Is it a team like what?
It was in the 90s. It was in the 90s.
Oh.
They were bottom 10 defense, and they were able to make it to the Western Conference Finals. But I'll let you think about that. But as far as the Dallas Mavericks go, I think that they're a playoff team. I just think that at the best case scenario, there'll be a second round exit, like they were already perceived. I don't think that they're better than the Lakers. I don't think they're better than the Los Angeles Clippers now that they got Harden. I don't think that they're better than the Denver Nuggets, especially. To be honest with you, I think a huge question with the way that Curry is playing offensively and the way that Kuminga is developing and all that. I think the question is whether they're better than Golden State Warriors. Like I don't think that Dallas can beat those teams in like a 7-game series, but anybody else is full game. As far as the way Luka Doncic is playing right now, I just want to add to. I just want to give context. I have Luka Doncic as the 4th best player in the world. Woo! To me. He's the 4th best player in the world.
I would agree with that.
He is right now contending to get in that 3rd spot over Curry. With the way he's playing, with the way he's playing offensively.
I would go as far as saying Luka is number 3 and Curry is number 5.
What?
5?
Whoa, Curry number 5.
Who's the 4th?
That's a spicy take right there.
The 4th to me got to be Joel.
Joel is not. No, Joel is not.
We talking about the league MVP, bro. Like
the thing
he's playing 10 times better, and he's playing 10 times better right now.
In a traditional playoff.
Yeah, but not better than Curry though.
The reason I can't pick Joel,
as it stands today, bro, I'm going with Joel at number 4, bro. I'm not
putting
Curry.
You are out of your mind.
I know how you feel about Joel, bro, but I'm putting my bias aside, bro. Like Curry, bro. Like
it's not biased.
It's okay to still have Curry top 5 at 5, bro. Like it's to me, it's okay. I don't think.
Okay. Here's the thing. Even when you do rankings, you can still understand that there's levels to this game. So like Jokic and Giannis are like 1 and 2, and it's not a discussion over whether anybody can contend for those other 2 spots. As far as Curry and Luka go for the 3 and 4 spot, it's not a discussion as to where Joel Embiid can touch him because he doesn't have value. Even being a better defender than both of them combined, he does not have the value defensively or offensively to contend with those 2.
Why not? Why doesn't he?
Because
over the course of an 82-game season, bro, we talking about somebody that we talking about somebody that could lead their team to a 50-win season, bro. Like
what Luka,
I don't think Steph and Luka could do that anymore.
Because what Luka and Curry is doing offensively is sensational, and more importantly, the offense that they're running is generational. Like they're going up against generations. Joel Embiid is not going up against generations with his level of play. It's fantastic. It's MVP level, but it is not Curry or Luka level. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So.
But if it's MVP level with those same 2 guys in the league,
right?
That contradicts itself. That contradicts itself, dog.
Okay. Then I'll ask you this.
With a scoring title, it hasn't been done at the 5 position in over 20 years.
Then I want to ask you sports talk. I want to ask you this.
With anchoring a good enough defense.
Sports talk. I want to ask you this. Back in the 90s, when Hakeem Olajuwon and David Robinson played in the same league, and David Robinson won an MVP over Hakeem Olajuwon, you still had knowledge enough to know that David Robinson was not on Hakeem Olajuwon's level, correct? You understood that, right?
Not at that time.
Well, during that year, he was.
I'm saying that year he was.
82 games.
That year he still
for 82 games.
He played
stretch.
He played phenomenal basketball for that season, but you still knew as a totality, David Robinson was not on Hakeem Olajuwon's level. He was the best in the world.
Who you would take for the future would be Hakeem, yeah. But as far as saying like, hey, these guys are playing like a generational talent, and then this guy who won MVP over your generational talents, that he can't be in the discussion. Like, look, it's a trend to hate on Joel Embiid now. It's a trend at this point. It's just like Kirk Cousins in football, bro.
It's a trend.
It's absolute trend.
Okay,
so to say that he's not even in the same league
like Joel Embiid dropping
insane.
In the playoffs, correct? It's a trend like Joel Embiid dropping in the playoffs, right?
I wanna get James in the mix. James, did you say your stuff? What you gotta say?
Well,
I don't know. James in here. Okay. Sports talk.
James.
Got anything to say about Luka, the playoffs, and all that?
I think for the Mavericks right now, especially with some of the bigger name teams kind of being in a slump at the moment, or like having a little bit of injury problems to start off the year, I think them getting a good lead now is going to be crucial. They need to get ahead right now and stay at the top two as long as they possibly can, because there will come a point in the season where they're going to drop. Because you're going to have Phoenix that starts coming back. I think OKC, they're poised with all them damn picks. Like they can make a big splash move, and all of a sudden, Chet stays healthy. SGA's, that dude, they could make a good push. I don't think the Spurs are, I think no. I mean, just no. And then, the Lakers could end up making a good push. I don't think the Lakers are going to be in that top three discussion, though. Phoenix, the Clippers, they're going to end up pushing up. So right now, Dallas needs to do the best they can to try to stay in that top three as long as possible, because they're going to end up falling to that 6-7 spot eventually.
Okay. I have a quick question, real quick.
Go ahead, champ.
Do y'all think that San Antonio can make the play-in this year?
Yeah,
I think they can. I think they can. When you have Greg Popovich, you at least gonna get minimum 20-something wins, and then you add Vic onto it, you can add probably another 10. But the way that the Western Conference is built, I think it's gonna be tough for them, bro. Like, it's definitely gonna be tough for them, bro. It's definitely gonna be an uphill battle when if they could crawl out of the games like the one that they crawled out of last night.
Yeah.
I think they got a shot. Vassell is a pretty damn good shooter. They got some pieces to work with. They're not bad. I mean, they could do something, man. Vic is starting to figure it out as the games go on. I don't think he's necessarily somebody that's like struggling to he's struggling a bit to come along and be the absolute phenom that I guess a lot of people expect him to be. But we starting to see spurts of it in important parts of games, especially in the fourth quarter of games, man. So we just got to see, man. Right as of right now, I got them. I definitely have them better than I definitely got them better than Portland for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's why at least one team I got them better than, bro. I mean, we got to see about the rest of the season. We got to see about
I don't see the San Antonio Spurs having a way to be in a play-in team, because
I don't see it either. At best, they're like 9 or 10. At best, and that's giving them a rope. That's giving them a rope. But I
think they can get to 10. I think 10 is possible.
And that's if Memphis can stop the bleeding from right now, from the time they get Ja back.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think
if they can stop the bleeding, I'm saying if they can stop the bleeding. By the way, Leaf, me and you got something we got to talk about after the show anyway. But they got to stop the bleeding as far as this goes with Ja Morant not being there, because if Memphis can start getting their name into that conversation for being a play-in team, that hurts San Antonio's chance. I don't think, because right now the top 10 teams, funny enough, I think are the playoff teams right now. I think the bracket, the way it's lined up, it's not the same order, but I think it's the same 10 teams that'll be mixed around on who makes the playoffs, and it's really whether or not Memphis can crawl their way back up.
But here's the thing: I don't even think Memphis is the one that they have to worry about. I mean, granted, when Ja comes, we'll see. But like the way that their offense is looking, even if Ja comes, I think it still look nasty. But no, San Antonio is like they're bad on offense and defense. They're just getting lucky breaks early on in the season. Like the teams that they've gone up against so far in the 4 games to start the season, it's not necessarily like it's not necessarily like they won the game that they were supposed to win or they lost against those. Like they lost against Dallas. They beat the Rockets, who argument can be made they were supposed to beat them. They lose to the Clippers. They get smacked by the Clippers. And then they go up against Phoenix without Devin Booker or Bradley Beal, and they have to like have this miracle comeback that end up giving them a win over him. Which, by the way, they're seeing Phoenix again this Thursday. So I would like to think that if they barely won that one, they're probably going to lose this one. And then they go up against Toronto, Indiana, New York, Minnesota, all teams that are just better than them. I don't see a path for things to get any easier for San Antonio. They might get some lucky breaks and get on like a 3-game win streak every now and again. But other than that, this team is not good enough to make the playoffs or play in.
All right, y'all. We're about to move on to the next topic. So SGA really trying to make a statement this year with incredible performances. Shout out to him. I just want to know from y'all, is SGA a top 10 player in the league, and where he rank among point guards today?
I think he is definitely a top 10 player in the league for sure. If anything, I probably have him fringe 10. But he's definitely making his way towards that top 10 for sure.
Do you want to know the players I got over him, Lee? Because he ain't top 10. And I don't know if he.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All right, no, go ahead with the players. I think I know about 5 of them for sure, but the other 5, name the other 5 past the 5 that we just named.
Let me find them. Okay, so we got Giannis, KD, Steph, Luka. Giannis, KD, Steph, Luka, Jokic, Tatum, Joel Embiid. I'm still going AD. I'm still going Dame, and I'm still going LeBron.
Damn.
I'm putting him over LeBron. Fuck that.
That's 9. That's 9.
We need to have a talk about Dame.
Yeah, that's only 9.
I'm putting him over LeBron. Dame right now is question. Dame right now is question. I'm putting him over LeBron.
Devin Booker. Give me Devin Booker.
Okay, yeah. Devin Booker. I don't know if he's better than Devin Booker.
That makes more sense.
That makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
But LeBron is not better than none of them. No, not right now.
I'm taking LeBron.
Yeah, as far as what I've seen, I don't know from
AD might be on the back end, bro, but LeBron is not better than none of them. No.
It's not in order. I'm just naming people.
Oh no, that's cool. But AD might be on the back end of that top 10. I just don't think like what people is trying to look for in AD is not going to be seen because he's going to have to battle a lot at the center position. You know what I'm saying? Like like especially in the Western Conference, bro. Like when you got all these big like these big Sasquatch ass European bigs that basically is just like shoulder you and move you around, bro. They out there to get physical with him.
He's leading he's leading the league in rebounds so far this season.
Yeah, that's cute, but I mean, doesn't really mean anything.
Cute, guys.
It's cute for 4 or 5 games. I mean, I guess, but I mean,
he led the league in rebounding last year for the games that he played.
He led the league in the rebounding. Did he lead the league in rebounding for the season? I don't think he did.
I mean, he only played 56 games, but the game
that sounds like
the league in rebounding.
Sound like the same shit, different toilet, but
and he's the best defender in the league. So like, there's that.
I guess, man. If you want to say that,
I guess. Name a defender that's better than Anthony Davis.
The defensive pool is probably shit. That's probably why he is that. Bro.
No, okay, so Herb Jones' defense is shit.
I mean, how long is he really out there for? What role does he have?
Herb Jones is playing like 25 plus minutes. What are we talking about?
Herb Jones didn't even make. Did he make all defensive team?
So Bam Adebayo's defense is shit.
Bam has to do more offense. We both know that.
Jimmy's defense is shit.
Jimmy has to do more offense as well.
Okay. So Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense is shit.
Jaren Jackson Jr. has to do more offense.
So Marcus Smart's defense is shit.
Marcus Smart, that's another player that has to do more. Like he did, and we all know he's an.
So your boy Mikal Bridges is defensive shit. That's what you're talking about.
Mikal is good. Mikal is great, but his offense has to do a lot more. He has offensive responsibility.
Got you. So Drew Holiday is defensive shit.
Drew Holiday defense is great, and I think he's actually a better defender than AD.
He's not. Yeah, he is. He's not.
He
I don't know
is.
what to tell you.
If you look at the Celtics game, bro, like I see different, but
yeah,
like,
if you watch Anthony Davis in that Golden State Warriors series, you would understand.
Nah, but if we going off,
but you didn't watch it though. You didn't watch it.
But no, if we go because if we going off of the season, bro, like we bullshit. Listen, Justin, bro, we could go off back and forth all day, bro. Like,
stop calling my government, Lee. Stop calling.
Nah, this is what you get, bro. When you try to disturb me, bro. Like that's what happens. That's what happens. This is what you get, bro. This is what you get when you try to disturb me. But listen, but going back to what I was saying. Going back to what I was saying, Shea, I think SGA is making his way towards that top 10 slowly but surely. We just got to see what OKC could do. They got Chet. I think Chet is a big addition for them. Just going forward, the way he could block shots and protect the paint a bit. He gonna have to definitely put some weight on, bro. Get in the weight room for sure. But I think between him, Giddey, and SGA, they gonna hold that team afloat. We got them. A lot of people had them on the up and up, coming off of last season and what they could do. And I think SGA is going to continue that. We definitely going to see more of what we seen last year, if not better. But SGA is definitely on the up and up. But I definitely got him over LeBron. I probably got him in like the back end of the 11 to 15 range right now. But he's definitely going to make his way to fringe top 10 sooner or later.
By the way, I don't know if that's a hot take, y'all, like over here on this chat, but over here on this channel, but LeBron James isn't a top 10 player anymore.
Ooh.
No, it's not. I don't think it is a hot take, man. I think it hurts.
It hurts for me to say.
I think people get too connected to like the numbers like 5 and 10 as if it's like some diss to say someone's at like 11 or 12. We put like this extra whatever, like this extra whatever you want to call it, importance around the numbers 10 and 5. Like whenever you say someone's not top 5, like, oh, how could they not be 5? And you say they're at 6, like that's insane. They have to be top 5. Like, no, they don't. Just like top 10. He doesn't have to be top 10. If he's 11, it's one spot difference. Like it's not that crazy to say.
Like it's and the thing is, LeBron James has been in the NBA for how long? 21 years, and he's been a top 5 player. No, scratch that. He's been a top 2 player for the majority of his career. Yeah. It's okay to finally say he's now gracefully bowing out as a top 15 caliber player. That's okay. That's okay to say that.
Especially when you consider players at his age in the past.
Yeah,
the top 40 players.
It's a very small handful, bro. Kareem. It's a very small handful. They all show spurts, but they were small.
Yeah, Kareem was back when when he was in year 20, but that, like you said, that year that was very, very, very small. He was still an all-star. He was still all NBA, still an all-star.
Yeah. No. He was still an all.
I think Tim Duncan in his last year, bro.
He was a very good starting player at that stage of his career. Kareem was offering, like, he had something to offer, but not at an all-star caliber level, not like the other centers around that time.
I think the only other player probably you could think of maybe Duncan in 2016, bro. But he was on his last legs and he was out, bro. Like,
right.
Obviously, LeBron keep his condition up, man, for his age, man, and I think his athleticism has taken him is this far, man, and it's a testament to him, bro. But his time, time waits for no man, bro. Like,
but you know who else ain't top 10? You know who else ain't top 10 right now?
Let's hear.
Damian Lillard.
Huh?
Damian Lillard is not a top 10
Dame's
player.
I got Dame at probably
Damian
9 or
Lillard
10.
is not a top 10 player. Shea
Dame's
Gilgeous-Alexander.
not top
Shea
10.
If you could give me 9 players, but if you
Shea
could give me 9
Shea
players better than
Gilgeous-Alexander and Devin Booker are better players than Damian Lillard.
I'm not putting SGA over him yet.
SGA
is
better. Not yet. Not yet.
Bro, you mean to tell me?
Not yet.
You mean to tell me SGA is a top 3 point guard right now? I mean, not right now, but
yes,
top 3 point guard.
He's not a point guard.
He's definitely a top 5. But listen, no.
He's a shooting guard.
But he plays the 1.
No, he's not playing the 1. Josh Giddey's playing the 1.
Josh Giddey playing the 1 right now.
Oh,
so
now
he's
he's a
switched.
shooting guard.
I'm still taking D-Book over.
No. I'm taking D-Book over Shea as well, but Shea's right behind him. It's not like it's a.
So wait. The top 2 guard pool that includes
the top shooting guards is Devin Booker.
That's basically D-Book,
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander,
Spider,
Anthony Edwards, Donovan
Anthony Edwards, JB,
and then probably Bradley Beal. Zach Levine. There you go, Zach Levine.
What's your thoughts on this, bro? What's your thoughts on this, Leprechaun?
My bad, I was babysitting. What was the question?
Yeah, it was about where do you rank SGA among point guards, and is he a top 10 player in the league?
Ooh, for point guards, he's top 5 point guards in the league. I'm not gonna lie, he's up there. You know, we too early for 4 games, but he's up there. But for top 10 players, yeah, he top 10.
Okay. All right, cool.
Wait, so why is it so crazy to say that Shea is better than Dame right now?
Right,
because he's not.
It's not crazy to say.
I don't give a damn about the blunders that Dame had, bro. Like, listen, he's not better than Dame right now.
Like, isn't Shea a more complete player than Dame? Like right now, like when you really look at it,
yeah.
It's just the
he's a better rebounder. I feel like he's a better passer.
I think to piggyback off of what Sports Talk was talking about earlier, I think more than just like the thought process of, oh, this dude has to be like in that 5th spot if he's top 5 or something like that. I think it's the name brand that bothers people. Like the name brand of saying Kevin Durant was not better than Giannis at like after 2021. Like you had people that thought that was like calling the Antichrist. You're speaking like foreign language to them that they just could not understand until it was like blatantly obvious that Giannis was a top 2 player. At this point, when it comes to at this point of Dame's career, as prolific of an offensive scorer as he is, or as prolific as a shooter as he is, that's not enough in this day and age. There's players that can be able to score with that same efficiency, rather not shooting, but elsewhere, and they provide better playmaking or better rebounding or better defense. And Dame is one of the league's worst guard defenders in the league, so that does not help his case.
Yeah, so that's a question I actually wanted to ask y'all.
Kind of like Luka over stuff. Yeah.
I wasn't here for the last few weeks, especially before the season started. But how big of an upgrade from Drew Holiday to Dame do you think it was?
No, it was sizable. It was a big ass jump. It was a big ass jump.
Yeah. Defensive wise, it went down.
It's a massive gap defensive wise.
Massive gap. Scoring wise, bro. I think.
Drew Holiday is averaging what, like 22?
Let me ask you this.
Scoring on nights it could be, but the thing is, Dame could also shoot you out of games, bro. If you go back to the game on Saturday, he was a grade A piece of trash. Then the game after that, he did.
I feel like the consistency from Drew Holiday was so important, though, for that team. I feel like Holiday really wasn't bad any game. He always had something he could lean on.
It was the problem. Sports Talk. The missing piece and all of that was Middleton, but because when Drew Holiday had to be a number 2, bro, like he was getting worn down a whole lot more. Now that he's in a position where he's in Boston. And you got JT, JB, and you got Porzingis, who is playing out of his mind, bro. Like, basically, you putting Drew Holiday in a role where he could just play defense and just facilitate. Look at the first couple of games that he had.
Let me ask you this, Sports. As far as what your logic is, I'm trying to figure out like where your head at with this. Which is harder for you to be able to find pieces to fill? Finding a point of attack defender or finding a prolific scorer to pair alongside.
See, you're saying you're downplaying though that Drew Holiday is the best perimeter defender in the league. Like,
no,
I'm saying a point of attack defender. That's downplaying.
Right, to give you context, I'm a Bucks fan, so I understand full well how much value Drew Holiday's defense is. Right,
but here's the thing, right? I get that. I get that Dame's a higher overall player, but here's the thing, though. When you're averaging 20, and then you're able to play phenomenal defense on the other end, at least even if Drew Holiday is cold on the offensive end for that night, there's still something he brings of a massive value to the team. For Dame, if he's not shooting well, he is.
He's providing you. He's providing you.
And then Drew Holiday still averaged like 7.5 assists. Like, he was still a good facilitator.
Well, absolutely. No.
We're not going to sit here and act like Dame's like this.
Drew Holiday definitely did do that, but the common denominator is basically
the parameter of where the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to be versus where they were. Okay, so. Right. We're competing for a championship as Milwaukee and the Milwaukee Bucks, right? With Drew Holiday at the helm, you're going to be there knocking at the door. You may even knock over a few teams that probably should have had your number, right? A la the Brooklyn Nets, Atlanta Hawks, Phoenix Suns run that got them the championship. But then there's going to come a time like last year where you need offense. And Chris Middleton's older, so he's not giving.
And that's the thing. I don't think the problem was Drew. The problem was Middleton.
Let me finish.
The problem was Middleton injuries.
It's not that Drew Holiday wasn't good enough. It's that we need the offensive asset. KD's not on the books for us to be able to trade for. We can't get a forward to be able to swap out with Chris Middleton. So guess who has to bite that dust? Drew Holiday, because the only person that's there that can be able to give us the answer that we need on the offensive end is Damian Lillard.
I get that, but if you don't have Chris Middleton, you're still running into the same issue. You're still not going to be able to defend.
The problem is, I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is, bro. Like,
but he's playing good defense this year.
The problem
Chris Middleton, for the minutes he's playing good defense.
The problem but here's the problem. The problem in the case between Boston and the Milwaukee, you have a case where Drew Holiday goes over from Milwaukee to Boston. He's in a much better role and a much better fit as opposed to what he was after the 2021 season. Why? Because the Middleton started to break down after that championship and started to break down continuously. You didn't get a healthy version of Middleton the rest of the Drew Holiday's tenure in Milwaukee. Now that he's over there in Boston, he gets to play a role no matter what, because he's basically not like in terms of scoring, he's probably maybe the fourth option on that team, which is crazy because now you got JT, JP, and you got Porzingis basically putting in scoring roles, and he could be the facilitating guy and be the lockdown defender guy. He's probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year, like running away. In my opinion, man.
But for Milwaukee, I think the thing is, if you looked at it, would you have rather have had Drew Holiday and Dame, or or Dame and Chris Middleton?
I think Drew Holiday and Dame doesn't sound too bad.
Exactly. So I don't think the jump. I don't think the jump from Holiday to Dame was that great.
Middleton didn't have that value.
Okay, I'll put it in layman's terms. They were last year the Milwaukee Bucks were the best defense in the NBA.
Yeah.
This year they'll probably drop to about middle of the pack, about 10 to 15, right? But they'll have a top 5 offense, whereas last year they had a bottom 10 offense.
And then the Bucks lose like some other key pieces on that defense too.
No, they lost.
What you're saying, listen, what you're saying to me there, what you're saying to me right there.
They lost Buddy to Phoenix. They lost Buddy to Phoenix.
Do you hear it too? Like, you're giving up the defense to get the offense. It seems like you're just stagnant. It seems like you're running on a treadmill. You're running right in the same spot. You didn't really.
You can win a championship with a 10 to 15 defense. You cannot win a championship with the worst offense in the playoffs.
Damn sure can't.
They weren't. They weren't the worst offense.
They were the worst offense in the NBA.
They were the
worse
worst
than
offense
Miami.
in the
Miami caught fire.
They were very bad.
So how good is your defense? How good is your defense? Or how good are you on it as a team? If the top defense that you have wasn't able to stop what was supposed to be the worst offense in the NBA in the Miami Heat.
It's kind of like football. When you leave your defense out there too long, it's gonna get tired.
He got a point right there because Jimmy Butler was killing him on that first round. Like no one can guard him.
How good is your team if your defense isn't holding up and your offense isn't doing anything? You needed somebody to switch it up, and Dame is the exact player that can switch it up.
All right, y'all, man. Kenny Taker. Kenny, is that you?
The Kenny Taker. I feel it.
Kenny Taker.
Kenny, you here, bro?
I'll take Kenny.
Hot take Kenny.
You might as well just name yourself the Undertaker at this point.
Wow. But yeah, man, that's
okay. Kenny Taker.
But yeah, he probably.
Oh wow.
Oh God! I want to know who the bell tolling for.
I like it.
So crazy, bro.
Bitches.
I want to know who the bell tolling for.
Yo, that was a good entrance. I ain't gonna lie.
That was you got to have the entry. You got to have the entry, man. What's up?
You're not gonna get a better entrance than that.
You ain't gonna get it. Yeah, that was a pretty good entrance.
What's good, y'all?
What's good, bro?
You got on the green do-rag, bro?
Hey, bro, I just woke up, bro. Don't mind me, man.
Hey, man.
Green do. Sports like, bro. What time is it?
Yeah, I know. We go,
bro, I work nights, and that's crazy. You waking up at 9 o'clock.
Bro,
I work night shift.
It's like you eating dinner for breakfast or something.
Hey, man, we gonna get to the next topic, man. I'm gonna start off with sports talk because there was a while back sports talk. You told me that Victor was Bobo,
and guess who agreed with me?
Excuse
the best center to ever play the game.
Ooh, how's he boo-boo?
Yeah. Wait, Kareem did?
I did not say that Victor Wembanyama was. I said that we had seen this already, but Victor was going to get more opportunities. Bol and Victor Wembanyama are very similar. They are. Because Victor Wembanyama was the number one pick and has all this propaganda pushing him, of course people aren't going to think that because the narrative is nowhere near as driven for Bol as it was for Victor. But we've seen a 7'4" guy that has handles, can shoot the three ball, and can guard anywhere on the floor. Now, the big question for Victor Wembanyama is going to be, is he going to be the first guy over 7'2" to not get plagued by injuries? That's the big question. Because at the end of the day, the top 10 tallest players ever, all of them have been riddled by injuries. All of them, right? Like Yao's career got ended early. That's out of the top. Huh?
Sam
Bowie. Yeah. I mean, all the top 10 guys that were the tallest players ever have been plagued by injuries. And what I was getting at was that Victor Wembanyama's game was very close to Bol's. But I did give Victor Wembanyama a little bit better as an athlete. I did think he was a little bit, especially quicker as an athlete. But as far as his skill set, they're not that different, and that's not blasphemous. That's not crazy to say because it is a very similar skill set, especially when you factor in that they're both 7'3", 7'4".
Nothing like. What are we doing here? Why are we?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I even got the best center of all time agreeing with me now.
So Bobo,
I've been pushing this for a year.
And Shaquille O'Neal also said that the Dallas Mavericks are winning the championship. You riding that boat with him too?
Wait,
you riding that boat with him too?
Kenny,
every person's picking a different pick.
You got to toll that bell, Kenny.
All right.
You got to toll the bell.
Shaq is the greatest center ever.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I was just pushing a narrative there, but you get the point. You get the point.
Emil would say. Emil would love to hear that.
However, he's the most dominant center ever. I'll go with that.
Oh, he's the most. Oh, yeah.
But I'll give Kareem the edge. But Shaq's right there. But no, but like I don't understand why people. Again, it's funny how people they get so mad at just like the whole thing I was talking about with the top 5, top 10 thing. To say that Victor Wembanyama and Bobo's skill set is really similar is not that far from the truth. But like I said, they're like Victor Wembanyama. They're right around the same, except Victor Wembanyama is just like slightly better in just about every category, but the skill set is the same.
I feel like their skill set is similar. However,
how is it not? Casual. How is it not?
Wemby. Okay, where in Bobo's game do you see any type of defensive ability that Wembanyama has shown? Explain that to me.
That's the thing. It's like Victor's defensive game. He's better on the perimeter. From what I've seen, he's better on the perimeter, and he's way of a bigger threat than Bobo is in the interior, because you're not like, I'm surprised Kevin Durant was even able to shoot over him like that, but you're not going to be able to get over Victor at all unless you have like a slight advantage. But,
I also feel like this comes a lot into play with the athleticism part, because I always have given Victor Wembanyama the athleticism part, and I think he's able to close out a lot better. I think that plays a big part in his defensive game, especially out on the perimeter, that he can close out a lot faster, so he's able to utilize that height a lot better.
Bobo doesn't have the length that Wembanyama has.
And he's also a better shot creator as well. That's another thing Victor is. He's a better shot creator.
But like I've said,
and he's a better finisher.
They have this. It's the same building blocks. Victor's are just better, slightly better, but in like every category.
But okay, these things that we're telling you that Wemby is better than, they're non-existent with Bobo. Bobo is not a defender. He cannot defend. He can't. There's a reason why the Nuggets never gave him minutes, because when they put him on the floor, he was getting cooked every time. You cannot say the same for Wemby. Wemby is a better shot creator than Bobo. There's a reason why every team that Bobo goes to, they give him limited touches. Because if you give him the ball too long, he turns into 7-2 Kevin Durant. Whereas Wemby is really just playing his own game. Like he's doing whatever the hell he wants to do with the defense. Bobo is living out his dream. That's it.
Can I ask you guys something real quick? Just a real quick question.
Go ahead, Champ.
If Bobo had started off with Greg Popovich, would we be having this same conversation?
Absolutely not.
Don't I don't think so.
Nope. Don't do that.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm just asking because, Greg Popovich is known for developing big men. So if Bobo would have gotten drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, would we think of him in the same light that we do now?
No, we would not,
because and that franchise developing it.
No, we would not, because the reason why Victor Wembanyama and Greg Popovich work so well is because Victor Wembanyama defensively, as you can see so far this season, is showing to have transcendent defensive capabilities. Mm-hmm. That works well with what Greg Popovich wants to do because he's seen that before. He saw it with Tim Duncan. So I can develop your offensive game. Your offensive game will come together just fine. I can work with that. But what I can't work with is somebody that has your height, your length, but doesn't use it enough because either they don't care to or they just don't have the knowledge that I don't have the time to teach you how to use your body. I can't teach you. I can't go back to second grade basketball during recess and show you how to do that. I can't. So that's why Bobo wouldn't work, because Bobo doesn't have the defensive capability to be able to be usable on the floor. Okay. And he cannot develop that.
Okay.
But I also think it's undeniable that Victor is going to have way more opportunity to at least showcase what he can do, especially compared to Bobo. That's undeniable.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
And I think that's part of it. And I think that's part of it because he gets so much more opportunity and he's going to get so much more media attention that when you say something like this, it's as if it's like out of this world insane. It's not.
But you know why he gets those opportunities though? That's because the reason why he gets those opportunities is because he's so good defensively. You have to play him on the floor, so he's going to get those opportunities naturally. Bobo does not. You cannot say the same.
All right. Leprechaun, what's your thoughts on Wemby?
I agree that Wemby is the same combination of like Bobo, because you gotta think about it, like they both dribble the same, they both finish the same, And they defense, they kind of is the same too. But Wemby, he plays a little bit better. Like,
wait, do they?
What is James? I don't know if it's that.
No. I was just saying, do they really dribble the same? I mean, I'm just asking, like, because I'm not really familiar. I know a good bit, but I'm not really too familiar with Bobo's game. Do they really handle the ball the exact same, or is it kind of like
They don't. But for the sake of conversation, I'm gonna let them rock.
Because what I've seen from Victor this past, the preseason and also these last few games, I've just been like, I don't know if I've ever seen a man that size handle the ball to be able to nutmeg people. But not even just that, but handle the ball without driving into the traffic as much and losing control as much as I see as Victor has. Right. That's just something I don't think I've ever seen.
All right. Anyone else got anything to say about Victor?
I think offensively, Bobo and Victor have similar games. But on a defensive side, like Casual said, I don't think it's close because Victor can play on the perimeter. He can guard the 1 through 5. He can block shots in the interior. So that's why when it comes to like skill set defensively, it's not really a close gap because Victor has him on the defensive side of the ball.
Right. All right, cool. But hey, man,
the NBA screwed up. He should be playing for Utah.
Ew. Ew. I'm sorry.
That's nasty.
Utah. Utah. That shit is simple, bro. Walker Kessler, him, Larry Marketing, bro.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's great, bro.
Don't remind me, bro.
Rome. Listen, if he plays for Utah, bro, he's the best Rome defender in the league.
Victor on the Lakers sounds better. I can't lie.
Hell no. Absolutely not. Oh my god.
With him and AD.
Oh my god. Victor on the damn Lakers. Oh my god.
Wait. You gonna put AD right next to Victor? That's gonna.
Victor,
why you putting 80 tons? Why are you putting?
Can I talk, please? But anyways, Victor and 80, that's like David Robinson and Tim Duncan all over again.
Nah.
Talk about it.
Nah. But the pick and rolls gonna be silly though.
Man,
the Lakers would have had.
Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it.
The Twin Towers.
That man Lee just hating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know he is. He always hate on the Lakers. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get. We're gonna do this last topic. We're gonna do this last topic, then we're gonna head out. It's a would you rather, but we're using prime Russell Westbrook. So I'm gonna go around the room and y'all tell me which one y'all prefer. This is all in the prime. So we'll start with Champ here. We're gonna go Champ, Sports Talk, James, Kenny Taker, my bad. Leprechaun, Casual, then we go Leaf. So first up, we got prime Russell Westbrook versus AI. Who you got, Champ?
Oh shit. AI.
Okay. Let's Sports Talk.
That was straight out the gate too.
It's tough.
That's a hard one.
I'm gonna go that damn 1 year. That 1 year of AI is hurting this. You know what? When we say prime, how long are we saying that counts for?
Well, we could say peak like their best year, like
the best 3
their
years.
best year. Their best 3 years, I'm going Westbrook. Their best year, I'm going AI. But I'll go AI for this.
Piss somebody off. Yeah, I hope none of y'all are Allen Iverson fans.
I love
no, we're not doing this. Nah. Oh no.
No, if we're doing his best 3 years, I'm going Westbrook.
Oh my god!
I mean,
yeah,
he was.
You can say.
Hey, Castro, we ain't doing no AI slanders in here, man.
James, wait, who you got Sports Talk?
I'll go AI for the 1 year.
Okay, all right, go ahead, James.
Okay, so to repeat what he said, are we doing a mix of 1 year or are we doing a combination of years?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can do combination like that, like peak. We'll just say
okay.
peak.
If I'm
AI has a better peak than
if
Westbrook.
I'm looking at this right, if I'm taking like a good 3 years, I'm taking 2016, 17, and 18 Russell Westbrook over any combination of years out. And I'm not saying that this is really closer than what people think. I'm taking those 3 years of 16, 17, and 18 of Russell Westbrook.
Dang, bro. Ever, bro.
My fault, Chris.
Smack you in your. Anyways.
I'm sorry, brother.
My fault, Chris. Hey, I didn't know you was backstage. I was over here chatting. But all right, let's go, man. Go ahead, James.
No, I was just saying, like, I'm going to take those, 16, 17, 18 Russell Westbrook over, any other years, like combination of years of Allen Iverson. I'm not.
It would probably
this is closer than what people think.
01, 02, and 03. It would be 01, 02,
Yeah,
and 03.
I'm not. Yeah. I got to take Russ because he was more of a complete player. However, I guess Allen Iverson was less turnover prone. I guess that's the only thing.
Okay.
You said prime. You said prime years, right? Or do you mean peak?
Peak.
Got you. Okay.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Right close to me. I'm taking Russ over AI any day of the week. I don't care what year it is. I'm taking Russell Westbrook over any Allen Iverson.
All right, calm down.
Yeah, all right, Kenny, you wild,
bro. We not doing no AI slander up here, bro. Like that.
You can get on my ass. I don't care.
I don't give a shit what Russ did, bro. Like I'm taking AI. I'll fight a nigga about it.
I don't give a shit about what AI did. So
I don't give a shit about what Russ did.
Tables turn, but it's firm. You're living on.
I think people get clouded by Allen Iverson because of the way he changed the culture. So that people include that into the way he played the game. People include how he changed the culture to how his
Russ,
game
bro, because he got all the triple doubles and they think that shit belonged to somebody else. Realistically, bro, that's why they don't.
How does it belong to somebody else when he did it 3 times?
Exactly.
I mean,
what does it matter?
Think about this: Allen Iverson still has the same amount of scoring titles as Kevin Durant, so it wasn't just the culture.
Exactly.
So
thank you.
But as an all-around player, come on.
I don't give a damn, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
He led the league in steals as well. So
I don't care, bro.
Westbrook led the league in assists and points.
That's true for one time, bro.
No, it wasn't just one time. It was actually twice.
Champ Steph Curry led the league in the steals one year. What are we talking about?
I'm just saying. You're talking about the culture.
Man, listen, we off this topic, bro. Like, listen, it's AI, man, and how would anybody else, man? I ain't doing this back and forth shit.
What you got?
All right. So you said we talk about peak. I got Russ. If we talk about prime, I got Russ.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Cash. I want to hear what Cashel got to say. Go ahead, Cashel.
Oh, it's Russell Westbrook and it's not even close.
Thank you, Casual.
It's Russell Westbrook and it's not even close. I hate to break it to you guys. Outside of volume that Allen Iverson gets, which I give Allen Iverson credit, like he's a better scorer, but it's not by much. But then when you look at Russell Westbrook's playmaking, it's not close. And you look at Russell Westbrook's ability to rebound, it's not close. Even if you want to say the numbers were inflated due to him benefiting from Steven Adams and them boxing out and allowing him to go around the rebounds, there's plenty of instances you could watch from that season and 16-17 season where he was going out to get the rebound on his own, whether they set the screen for him or not. So that doesn't work. So he's a better rebounder in that sense. I would say defensively, I think they sort of like equal each other out because I think you can say that Allen Iverson averaged 2.5 assists, but I could say majority of those were based off of gambles. They had nothing to do with him actually playing attentive defense and locking in. It was more of him just playing the lanes. And I could turn over and tell you that Russell Westbrook that year that he won MVP averaged 2 steals a game. So it's not by that much, even if you want to give him that hair. So like defensively, it's close between them two. Scoring is close between the two. Playmaking and rebounding is not close. So that's why it's Russell Westbrook, and it's not even a debate.
And when people want to talk about his inflated rebound stats, just look at his year with Washington and just get back to me on that.
Because they had no elite rebounder outside.
Chris, who you got? You got prime Russell Westbrook or you got AI, man?
Russ by gap.
Okay. All right, cool. We'll go to the next one, man. So Prime Russell Westbrook will go back to champ. Prime Russell Westbrook or Chris Paul? Prime Chris Paul.
Oh damn!
Now this one is a debate. This one is a
Yeah,
debate.
this is definitely a debate.
Oh man, this one's about to be.
I go back and
spicy
forth with this one. And this is peak. This is peak, right?
Peak.
Okay, so to give y'all,
because you keep saying prime and peak are two different.
Yeah, that's two different.
Two different conversations.
So
peak is 1 year. Prime is a combination of their best.
Just to let y'all know, if any of you guys are curious, Chris Paul's peak is 0809. 0809 is Chris Paul's peak.
I gotta give peak to Chris. I'm gonna give peak to Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
really?
I'm not mad.
Is it just like that? Wait, is it just like that, or is it debatable?
It's close. It's close,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
But bro, the level of where Russell Westbrook was for those few years, man. I mean, the whole world was all that on that man's shoulders. And did he ever deliver, man? That dude was crazy.
Sure was.
Okay. Are we still going in order, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, James.
For all you Chris Paul fans out there.
Uh-oh.
Where? CP0. Let me stop.
No. Don't stop. No. Wait. Hold on. No. Hold up. No. Continue this Chris Paul slander. I'm here for it.
No,
listen, bro.
Continue it.
Crazy.
As a player, I respect Chris Paul.
I don't.
I think this is very close.
Oh man.
Snitch.
I love Russell Westbrook, and this is not biased. I think I'm going to take Russell Westbrook's prime and peak because I feel like he was a better all-around force. Now, you could say Chris Paul was a better all-around player because he was less turnover prone and he was still a good, solid perimeter defender or whatever. But I'm taking Russ. He was one of the most in that 16-17 season. He was one of the most clutch players, not only that season, but in the NBA history. That is one of the most clutch seasons we've ever seen. So,
wait, what season?
The 16-17. I believe that's the season.
That's Westbrook's
of the year.
16-17.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the MVP. Okay, that's the MVP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm taking Russ. I'm sorry.
Man.
It's close though.
All right. Go ahead, Kenny.
Give me CP.
All right, cool.
I think it's close though.
All right. Leprechaun.
Ooh, I got CP, man. Yeah. For prime, I'm going with CP3, but peak, I'm gonna go with Russ.
Okay.
But for overall, I got CP3.
Okay. Oh, Champ, did you say you was on? Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Castle.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Yeah. Okay, this gets really, really dicey. Just to let y'all know, I debate with myself over this all the time because I think of them all the time. I think they're neck and neck, and so oftentimes I think of like which peak was better. So I debate with myself oftentimes. So I don't really know exactly which way to go because on one hand, I think Russell Westbrook is the better scorer than Chris Paul, right? But I think a knock needs to be given to Westbrook as a scorer for like his shot IQ because in those same clutch moments where you could say he was one of the clutchest players in the league that year in his peak, he was also one of the dumbest players from the standpoint of he was taking dumb shots and he was making dumb creations for his team. Like he was gambling the ball for the sake of getting a triple double. So I can make that point. Whereas in Chris Paul's case, he's purely IQ based. Like 2008-2009 season was his peak IQ level as far as like scoring, playmaking, defensive. He clears Westbrook as a defensive player. I just want to state that by the way. Yeah. I think Westbrook is the better rebounder, but I think Chris Paul clears him as a playmaker as well because there was minimal mistakes. And when you add into the fact that team that he had outside of Tyson Chandler and David West, that team was like the closest thing you could get to mid. Like that was a mid team that he had. Like he had to depend on offensive players like Peja, like perimeter wise, like Peja Stojakovic, who was like 34 at that time, giving you like 11 shots, like 13 points per game, and like Razul Butler giving him 11 points per game. Like he had to create for those players at that point in his career. So it's close, but I'm gonna go with Chris Paul. I'm gonna go with Chris Paul because I think he clears him in too many categories.
Understandable.
Cool. Chris, go ahead, man. Prime Westbrook or you got CP3?
My name, Chris Paul. Simple.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's some bullshit. I just want to say, fuck
crazy.
Chris Paul and his whole setup.
Wow.
I don't like nothing he stand for
Chris
on
Paul,
or off the court.
Chris Paul, if you hear this, me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect, but that's just me.
Me neither. But hey, man, this could be the last one. This could be the
Actually,
last.
that nigga Chris Paul just sent me a text message. Leaf. He wanted to know what color knee pads you want.
Boy, ain't no way.
Nah, no.
Hey, no way.
Yo, Justin, bro. If you keep trying
Hey, bro.
You keep trying me.
All right, y'all. This could be the last one. I think this could be the
The
best
fact that you phone tapping with Chris Paul, bro, like now I got questions.
All right, y'all. We got Pete Russell Westbrook versus Pete James Harden. Who y'all got?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, this is easy. This is easy.
God
This is
damn,
easy.
bro.
I'm definitely not taking James
Can
Harden.
I go?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna get a slight edge to Harden.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said slight.
That's hard though. I can't lie. Harden, that motherfucker was a bucky, bro.
Yeah. Sports talk. Who you got?
Between James Harden and Russell Westbrook, man, I hated that isolation offense so much. That was so boring to watch. Them years with Houston, all those ISO ball.
Couldn't stop it.
But at the same time, I got to give it to Harden because, man, you just couldn't stop it. As boring as hell as it was to watch, you just knew no one could stop it. It was like the the brotherly shove right now with Philadelphia. It's like you know what's gonna happen, and it's boring as hell to watch, but it's effective. Let me tell you something, it works. So you know what? I'll give it to Harden.
The step back wasn't more boring than watching the 2018 Warrior.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, go ahead, Leprechaun. Who you got, man?
Oh man, I got James Harden.
All right, cool. Casual.
Hey, Brandon, you still on that Mikal Bridges' top 20 train?
I'm still am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Top 20.
It's not looking good, but hey, it's good. It's good. It's not looking good, but hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Hey, Bridges will get back. Don't worry about it.
He playing.
James, did you say?
Oh, not yet.
Oh, that's Cash. Go ahead, Cash.
Oh, y'all were waiting on me.
Yeah, go ahead, Cash.
My fault.
You good?
All right. So to give y'all context, the James Harden's peak is in 17-18 season. Westbrook is still in 16-17. James Harden and is by a mile. James Harden offensively clears Westbrook, and he was actually playing like I want to say like above average defense that year.
Yeah. All right, for sure. Leaf, who you got?
I got Russ. I think even at the time when they both was putting up 2K out of this world numbers that I was unexplainable at the time they was doing, and I think Russ had the absolute most to do, and I think he maxed out the most as a solo act. So I had to go with Russ.
Right.
But how did they max out of when James Harden
he maxed out the most, Justin? So leave me alone. I said what I said.
But you just hate James Harden. Just say you hate James Harden.
I mean, I look. I don't hate nobody, bro. James Harden is an asshole, bro. We all know that, but that don't got nothing to do with my decision, bro. I thought he maxed out. Leave me alone.
But he didn't max out.
Hey, I'll say it. I don't like James Harden. I think he's. I think I can't say it on live, but I think he's, a son of a, you know what I mean. But anyways,
I respect your honesty.
I respect James Harden's game, even though it's not a team game. So, and I love Russell Westbrook so much as a player because he gives his hustle, unlike James Harden. But
these shots is hilarious. I just let you
Yeah,
know.
I know. It is.
as a player and as prime those years, man. I mean, even in 2019, I feel James Harden. I mean, 18. I'm going to have to give it to James Harden.
Oh yeah,
Even
if
though
you say offensive peak, then yeah, I would go 2018-19. But like as far as like his all around peak, it was 17-18.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, even though casually, I don't want to hear casual say that he's better than Dwayne Wade. I don't want to ever hear that conversation ever again. Please.
So who thinks that?
Yeah,
There's a
who thinks
lot of
that?
people, unfortunately, who
fuck
think
outta here,
that James
bro.
Harden is better than
Yeah,
James
you
Harden.
know, nah. When he said no. See, when he said casual, he wasn't talking about this casual.
No,
This
not
casual,
that casual. I'm talking about like dummy
yeah,
casuals.
this casual got some goddamn sense.
But Chris, who you got, man, to finish it off?
Wait, what's the question again? My fault.
It was Russ and James Harden.
Give me 4 PF Harden. 4 PF.
All right,
4
PF.
4
All right,
PF,
so
that's crazy.
4 pocket food, yeah.
Little baby makes it my twins.
Little baby clears, but anyway, we'll get. So yeah, we go. That's how we go wrap the show off, man. Monday, Sports Star. I know you're gonna be there. The 100th episode is Monday. For the show, man. So
congratulations, man.
Sports
Congratulations,
Talk.
bro.
Congrats.
I'm trying to wait for a Jay. I don't know where Jay is at.
Sports Talk.
Bro, he went into hiding. He went into hiding, bro.
Sports Talk. I already know what you about to get at, bro.
Hey,
like,
hold
you ain't even gotta say it.
Leave. You're not
You ain't even
safe.
gotta say it. You don't even
Leave.
gotta
You
say
ain't
it.
safe. We talking after the show. You ain't safe.
You didn't even gotta say it, bro. It's fine.
Yep.
Hold up.
Damn, what happened?
Hold up. The Bengals wasn't making the playoffs?
Dang.
Bengals ain't making the playoffs?
You know what? As of right now, I'll stand on that.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Can't wait.
However, Leaf said it was impossible for the 49ers to lose to the Bengals. And I told him, bro, the Bengals, like, they win this game against the 49ers. They got a shot.
Hold up. Wait. I did
and
say
Leaf said it was impossible. Leaf said it could not happen. I got this shit on video. He's hot in 4K.
Yes, he's absolutely right. I'm not denying it. I did say it was impossible. The way that they were playing at the time, it wasn't possible. But the thing is, hey, man,
they were trending up. And I even said, when I predicted, I said, I'm going to pick the 49ers. However, it would not surprise me if the Bengals won that game.
Lost to an XFL quarterback. Get the fuck out of here.
All this says is this. All I say is this, bro. The 49ers can't be trusted, bro, like I thought they couldn't, bro. That's the last time I'm trusting them.
Bro, the switch-up's crazy. Brandon, the switch-up's crazy. The switch-up's insane.
I've been saying this shit.
He went from the 49ers to the second coming of Christ to, man, they can't be trusted.
Yo, what? Hold up.
Bruh.
Hey, we need to be talking about the 49ers.
I never called the 49ers the second coming of Christ.
Suspicious.
No, but he trusted in them like they were.
No, I didn't. I trusted them to beat the Bengals, bro, and then they failed.
The 49ers looking suspicious, man. But hey, we go. Very close to the end of the show, man. Any last words before we head out, y'all?
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold
on. I got something quick. I got something real quick.
This is what happens when I trust the Niners. I trust them to be a bum ass team, and they fail.
I got something real quick.
No, might be quick. Trust.
Go ahead, Chris.
All right. For any college football fans in here, Ohio State can enjoy #1 for now. I don't know how they do it. Penn State, garbage as hell. What's it called? Ohio State can enjoy this for now. Georgia will be #1 and will win the Natty, so it doesn't matter. So take college football. We're taking it personal. We coming. Best believe. The real coming.
All right.
If y'all lose to Missouri, you will never hear the end of it. I swear to God, you lose to Missouri.
Let me go.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hey, Kenny.
Roman, bro.
Hey, Kenny. You got
Christ. No.
Who winning between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre?
For the play.
Rollins.
Better play.
Bro, are we really talking about fake wrestling, bro? Come on.
No, come on,
man. Come on, bro.
Wrestling
Go
ain't
watch
fake, you just
UFC.
gonna
Go
do
be
it.
a man.
Wrestling
Be a man.
ain't-
Watch
wrestling
UFC.
ain't fake, you just gonna do it.
Boys watch WWE.
Shut up.
Boys watch WWE. Men watch UFC.
Ronda Rousey came over. Brock
Ronda
Lesnar
Rousey got knocked the fuck out. It was like,
Brock Lesnar came over.
Hey, I hope he don't watch
Brock
anime
Lesnar was a national
Yeah,
champion
he was a
in
he was a
wrestling.
wrestler. Yeah, he was a wrestler, and then he came and whipped y'all ass, and they came back to us. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he did good for about 4 fights, and then he got knocked out of the UFC. Let's be very clear about this.
He won y'all championship though.
He's the only one to ever do it.
But you
that went to WWE, then went to UFC, then went back. He's the only one. Let's not go crazy.
He did it just to show you that we could do it.
Hey, Brock, that dude, man. But go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're juicing up that much, of course you can.
Go ahead, Captain.
Bro was pissing fucking jet fuel.
I got two things. One, make sure to tune in to Hoosters Podcast. We got an episode happening on Friday. We also do our streams on Sunday. If you guys ever want to join in, just tap in with me on IG. I have no problem, having you guys on to talk hoops and shit like that. We just finished doing a webisode where we interviewed a Washington Wizards blogger. We're doing big things over there. Yeah, make sure to tune in. And then the second thing is Leaf left, but I really wanted to ask that nigga how about his Brooklyn Nets because.
Hey, Brandon, I'm gonna slide the T podcast, but
I'm about to.
Hey, listen. Will Chamberlain is overrated. Giannis clears.
I want to get back to you on that. Did he leave? Good.
Yeah, he left, but he knew better.
Mm-hmm. I meant to say I thought he was going to stay because I meant to say two things.
Go ahead.
Well, actually three things. And then I'm out of here. Lakers for life.
Oh boy.
I was going to tell Kenny take that damn LA Rams fucking flag down, please. And then after that, Kenny is my son, and then that's it. That's all I got to say.
Wow. That's so crazy. Go ahead, Leprechaun.
If CP3 keeps playing like this with the Warriors, and then if the Warriors could sign a backup big for the bench, the Warriors can win the finals.
Could they? Could they sign a backup big though?
They could, in a trading deadline.
Guess we'll see.
Oh, so they would have to trade for him?
No, they just got to go get a big.
Do you mean? No, you mean
yeah,
the buyout market. You mean the buyout market?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for their bench.
All right, y'all. Hey man, that includes the end of the show, man. For all the people here, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, I see all y'all Monday. Go celebrate the 100th episode. Monday we will definitely talk about all the memories, the funny moments and stuff, the best, all the stuff that's going on. It's gonna be a packed show, packed house. Probably 10 people here. It's gonna be full. So yeah, man.
The single greatest prediction of AJ Brown will be top 5.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
I might make the top of the best.
I've been pushing the narrative. That's number 1. That's number 1 because he's being argued right now for top 3.
Hey, people are.
I get that. Number 1. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. But till next time, peace, y'all.
Peace.